First-hand experience with that.
No,
This is the Reddit post that led to... Okay, Twitter counters the Musk takeover. A Musk takeover, not the Musk takeover. That sounds like a documentary after it's already happened. The Musk takeover.
Yeah.
Elon Musk takeover.
Oh, nice. Nice, dude. You partnering with Netflix on that one?
I might have to partner with Netflix. I can make it. I'll follow people around with cameras and stuff like that. Okay, so here's the thing. And I'm glad you're here for this, Mo.
Okay.
This, as you said, this is there's going to be all kinds of obstacles in the way of this particular takeover. And there's some stuff that's getting passed around that you, as a financial advisor, are very familiar with.
Yeah.
And this is the type of thing that corporations might do when there's a hostile bid like this. And that, of course, is the poison pill strategy. Now, obviously, I don't need to explain it to you. In fact, you're better suited than I am to explain it to the audience.
All right.
Will, you're not supposed to bite so hard on that, Will.
Oh, my God.
Shout out Carson.
Oh, what's this poison pill? What's this poison pill strategy? You got to tell me about this.
So the way this works is you start issuing a bunch of new shares to dilute the holdings of the hostile bidder.
Oh, so you make his 9.2% less.
It keeps shrinking as you keep issuing new shares.
But this pisses off the people who are already holding shares as well.
But this is more of a board decision than your typical shareholder. The board sits there and goes, what's he going to do? Like, I'm the CEO and whoever else, the chairman and the just whatever, board sitters.
Yeah.
Okay, that's who I am.
Your board sitter.
And this guy comes along and goes, I'm going to take the whole thing. I'm going to go private, right? And you're like, wait a sec. I like this job. What are you going to do what's he going to do with me? I don't want to take this deal.
Yeah.
And who even knows what percentage or how many shares they have themselves? And they could have all types of incentives for not wanting that to happen. They want things to remain the same, or they picture more upside, or they're passionately connected to it.
Right.
And so they all sit together, do their little vote, and they agree, yeah, we can't let this happen. So we have to rapidly dilute the value of his holdings, dilute his shares by issuing new ones, and make it so that almost like some kind of leverage where he wants to get the hell out because what he holds is rapidly becoming less valuable. So he's like, I'm out of here. See you later.
Right. Right.
So that's what's been talked about a lot as a potential strategy to keep him out. But you see, he's got this big public voice, and he's trying to talk to shareholders directly. He's trying to make what, I don't know, some consider to be a significant offer. It's was a 38% premium on the share price.
Yeah.
And so you're an investor.
What do I think?
You sit on a couple of different boards.
I don't know if this is going to deter Elon diluting the shares. From what I get from seeing what he says, what Elon says, it doesn't seem like a business move for him. This seems like a
Yes.
right. I don't think he's in the mindset of what profits he can make and that. I think he's very set on this free speech. It's like you were saying yesterday, it's like a personal thing that he
philosophical.
wants. Exactly, right? And on top of this is just going to really upset the shareholders other than Elon. Diluting their shares not going to make them happy. Right?
Even if the reason it's called a poison pill.
Yeah.
It's at all costs. It's like it's fighting for your life. It's like but I want to ask you as a regular shareholder, because I was joking around about you sitting on the board. But you are a regular shareholder, yes or no?
Of Twitter?
Do you hold shares?
I do hold shares, but not of Twitter. And this is not financial advice.
I told you this guy. By the way, I'm sorry to disrupt, but we do have a breaking update here. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan has an update for us on our story about food delivery from yesterday. There was a pileup of food that was not being picked up by delivery people.
Oh, right.
I don't know if you noticed it, but he is saying in regards to the delivery pileup from yesterday, yes, that is something that happens. I do not deliver for less than $7. Drivers can reject any delivery that does not pay enough. And he says he loves the show. Thank you very much, Ryan. So apparently we're getting some feedback now, and there's a lot of people that have given me insight. There's a couple of tweets that I got. They're saying this can happen.
Really?
No Dashers, Uber Eats, or Grubhub. So they got to do something about this, obviously.
Yeah.
And I know Uber added something like Express, which you pay a little bit more
Premium
to get
or
something
priority.
faster. Priority.
Yeah.
Which I use. And maybe there's a way we can solve this because that's terrible. All that food sitting there and all those people, no one willing to pick it up. And everybody wants them to work for what's worthwhile. And if they determine, hey, for less than $7, I can't make it work for me,
Right.
then let me know that in advance before I'm putting the orders in. So shout out CJ and shout out South Korea. At 4 a.m.
South Korea.
At 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Holy, with double emojis and a big
That's
star.
commitment.
All right,
Wow.
getting back to Musk and hostile takeover land for a second, and you as a shareholder, wish you are, and I'm glad you've come out on this show finally.
You gotta say it like that.
Willie, dude, you're having fun today, man. Every time I look over at you, you're having fun. And that's what I aim to do. I just want to make sure you're having fun.
All right, yeah.
That's the only reason I do this.
Having a time.
That's it. You hold a share that you purchase, let's say, for $30.
Yeah.
Current value today is 38. You get offered from Elon 54.
Right.
Let's just say it's Twitter. Let's just say you're holding Twitter. Just a private, just a guy in the world,
Right.
as you are.
Yeah.
Let's say you got, I don't know, something small, like a couple thousand shares.
Okay. That's not small for me, but okay.
We're painting a picture. You taking the deal, or are you saying, hey, there's way more intrinsic value here, I'm sitting on this forever, or are you taking the deal? Keep in mind, Twitter has had a little trouble making money. It isn't ranked
I know.
rated as like a top investment.
No, but they still make good money. They average like they're in the billions yearly. I think it's like 3-4 billion they made last
Talking about revenue.
Yeah.
Not profit. Shout out Gerardo. Shout out Jesse. By the way, Gerardo wants to see you react to Lord. The thing is,
I couldn't wait. I had to know about this.
But the problem is that Will had to go to it right away. We could have done it live and dynamically on the show.
You're
I was
right.
too excited.
I needed to know.
Will,
Sorry,
man. Anyway, Mo's reaction was cringe-topia. His face was in so much pain
was like, whoa.
watching it. No, if you had had a camera, his face was just...
Scrunching.
Yeah,
it was like imploding.
It was
into
a raisin. It was a raisin eating itself, is what it was. Anyways,
Oh,
let's
man.
get back to the big question at hand. I apologize to everybody in the community that you can't react. But
Right.
you taking the deal, or are you Mr. Intrinsic?
I like to hold stocks for life, 20 years. This is what my goal is. So I probably wouldn't, but
So you
you
think?
seem shocked there.
Well, I mean, basically what you're implying here is that in 20 years, your money in Twitter is the right place for it.
Are we specifying that it's
We
Twitter?
are specifying that it is
Okay.
Twitter.
Well, that's a little unfair because I don't really care for Twitter. So I would, in that case, it'd be a financial. I would just be like, more money, sure, sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's other companies that I care about and that I think are going to go further, and I wouldn't sell those just because somebody's offering me double right now.
All right. Hit the people with those companies.
No. Maybe we make that a segment way future.
Most picks? I feel like that's how we get in trouble. I don't know. Once he starts making stock picks, I feel like that's when we're done.
Yeah.
We're dead. You're just going to have to guess what
He's
most...
secretly a whale.
You're going to have to
Exactly.
guess what most stock picks actually are. Shout out Fotis.